kick us on? Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Sue and I am from OML Embroidery, and here we are. Are you ready for the nails? So this is one. These are candies. I just thought it was awesome. And these are candy canes. So kind of a mishmash of nails. Awesome. All right, so here we are. We are going to do this today, the hat that goes with the mitten. I love it. I love it. I want to say hi to everyone out there. If you're new to this video, you've never joined us for a live, we have tons of fun. Feel free to ask questions. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give the video a little like, and we'll be on our way. I'd like to mention we have a goal on this channel of reaching 100,000 subs. This is something that I decided I wanted to do after I had a heart attack, and I would love it if you guys could help me make my dream come true. So 2020, is it going to be our year? Could be. All right, so next thing on the menu is the prize from last week. Now, this is gorgeous monograms and frames, and I have used these before, and it is one of my favorite things. I used this one. Absolutely gorgeous. And the winner of this is Laura Lee Winks. And congratulations. Monogrammed frames and borders. It's a $70 design collection from Anita Goodesign. So congratulations, Lorelai. Send me an email to sue@omlembroidery.com. Give me your address and we'll send it out for you. Okay, so before we get started, I want to talk about a couple things just really quickly. I decided I like the hat so much, I made a bigger one. And I really like this, and I feel it kind of goes really well with that. Isn't that cute? The fabric has winter owls and penguins and a whole bunch of things. But that fits into the 8x8 hoop, so I'll make that available for you guys on the OML Embroidery website probably sometime today. But isn't that cool? What do you guys think? I like the bigger one. I also like the smaller one. It does also match, and it is big enough to put, you know, a drink on, whatever you want. This is maybe more of a snack mat. Now this right here is my mistake. The felt kind of got caught back, so all right, so that's that. There's more, but wait, there's more. This is one that Dawn has created, and it kind of goes along with our gingerbread family. It's the house that the gingerbread people live in. Isn't that cute? Do you guys like that? I'll also put that up. I haven't got to it. It's more of a stitch intense one, so we won't be doing, you know, a video on it because it's basically just going to be the machine stitching. But beautiful detail work. Look at the detail work here. I think that's stunning. And this is applique, and this is applique. And same with the door. So thanks, Dawn, for that. I'll also put that up. Hopefully you guys love the gingerbread house. I'd also like it bigger, too. That's just me. This fits in the 5x7 hoop. And I did another one yesterday, and I love this. I love this. Oh, I had 2 jump stitches I didn't trim. Snowman. Happiest snowman with 3 appliques, actually 4. 4 appliques on it. And lots of room for a name right up here at the top of the hat. What do you guys think? I like him. So maybe we'll do him next week. We also have this one, which is super cute. And we also have this one. Now this one is too big. I don't like it this big. It's really cute, and a couple of appliques going on here, a little bit of detail work. So we'll have to do that. That's all I've done. I've been a little bit busy, but we're good to go on that. So for the we're not going to stop doing these lives because I really have a lot of fun doing them. So I'll put up a poll in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group, and we can pick which one we are going to do next. So the ornament, the happiest snowman ever, or the snow globe at a better size. I don't know if it'll fit into the 5x7, but I think it needs to be a bit smaller than that. Not necessarily though. It's more of a snack mat, but I love it. So you guys, this is the whole point of having the group, is help on what we're doing and a little more communication and suggestions from you guys, that sort of thing. So you guys will be able to select which one you want to do next. So, okay, I'm going to move the mitten. I'm going to keep the hat out, and I'm going to show you guys what I have. This is kind of scrappy, and I kind of like it. So I'm using felt. You can use any fabric that you want. It doesn't matter. I have my warm and natural batting, which I love. I love it. And then scraps of felt that this one is going to be living on the embroidery edge. Look how tight that is. Woo! Let's see if I can do it without making a mistake. So scrappy fabrics. I like the white and red, and I wanted it to match the mitten. So you can also You can also put a name right here and right here to match. So a set. I know people in the group have added a folded piece of fabric on the back. So when you're putting your back fabric, you add another one and you fold it under, iron it because it would be cool, and that'll stitch it down. And you can put utensils in there. So, and it was really cute. So that's just an extra piece of fabric you can add onto there, and it'll look great. So yeah, I kind of matched everything. I kind of like it. And person, so put names on it. I didn't do it. I was gonna put Donnie, but he doesn't like being called Donnie. So,
You can call me Donnie.
I don't want to call you Donnie. You're not.
Don't.
Wow, attitude over there. Wow. Have some coffee, Don.
I'm working on it.
He's a little grouchy before his coffee. So, all right, I am going to look at what we're chatting about. Snow globe and snowman. Yes. Sue, your nails, sweet. Thank you, Julianne. I know. It was fun doing them. I do the designs myself. And I thought I'd be really flashy, and they don't match, but they do match. So I thought that was cool. Are there any questions? No? Welcome, everybody. Have some coffee. I'm crabby without coffee. Lorelei, did you see I see her name there. Did you see that you won, Lorelei? Did you see that you won? This is what you won? I just see your name, so I thought I would just ask. That's what you won. So make sure you contact us. The Norseman is in the house. I'm not reading that. You're funny, Norseman. Yes. I'm not reading it out loud. Wow, how about a video on how you do your nails? Well, if you want, I sure can. If that's what people want, I'll put it as an aside video, just Crafty Sue or something. You do your own nails. Yes, that's all me. That's all me. That's all me. Dawn, heavy sigh talking about Sue's nails, because everyone does. Oh my goodness, how do you get them done? Yes, Dawn is feeling better. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Awesome. All right. So, Cindy King is in the house. Thank you for joining us, Cindy. Cindy's probably just listening because she is super mega busy and hasn't had time to breathe. So everyone say hi to Cindy, and you'll make it through. Only a few more days left, girl. You can do it. You can do it. So hi. I'd like to say hi to my mods. That helps so much, you guys. I don't know what I'd do without the moderators in here, and also in OML Embroidery University. You guys are such a big help. You're so knowledgeable. You have all the information. Thank you. Everyone should thank the mods. They help everything go smoothly. Look, everyone's saying hi to Cindy. Cindy, if you're not watching, if you're just listening, you'll have to go back and see that everyone's saying hi to you, which is awesome. So Sarah's in the house. I saw Karina. Karina is one of my favorite people. I just love Karina. She is so enthusiastic about embroidery. It's amazing. I see some names that I recognize. Sandra Fitzhugh. Who else? I see lots of new names too, so it's awesome. Hi, everyone. Cindy says, hi, everyone. Y'all are making me feel special. Well, I know you've been working so hard and you're super swamped, Cindy. So, yeah, we can make you feel special. We love ya. We love all the mods, too. So, thanks, everyone. What are we at? Sarah says 191. You guys rock. This is awesome. So, are we ready to get started? Are you guys ready to go? I've shown you guys everything I'm doing, and the new stuff, and the winner, and the metallic thread that I'm going to use. I'm not going to use metallic thread for the red because it's satin stitches, that sort of thing. Oh, donations. Much appreciated. Thank you, everybody who's donating even a little bit. Every little bit helps. And what I do is that I roll it back onto the channel. So we bought a camera, And then I bought a whole bunch of fabric from Craftsy. And I'd like to do a little video on that just to show you guys what I got. So every time you donate, we roll it back into the channel to make it better so we can get to that 100,000 goal, because that's what we want. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. You know what? Wrangle some embroidery friends, get them to subscribe and watch as well. It's a lot of fun. So why don't we let the fun begin? Are we ready to go to my brother Dream Machine 2, also known as McDreamy? Are we ready? Are we ready, Don?
Anytime you're ready.
Okay, we're ready. Tell me when I'm on.
Okay, gone.
Gone?
Hey, you're there.
I'm on.
You're a little shaky though.
I banged it.
Okay.
It's something that everyone here has learned to accept, that I bang the camera all the time. It is so completely in my way, and that's the way it's going to be. It just is. So I have water-soluble stabilizer hooped, and I use the fabric kind for this. Now, the designs like this with the embroidered edge like this, the finish, you need to use WSS. If you are using the plastic kind, it is not going to hold up because we're doing a whole lot of stitching. So I suggest the fabric-y kind. If we're doing the folded back on them, then you can use a cutaway. I find that the no-show mesh stabilizer, it's soft and it's light and it has enough to hold everything in, and it's fantastic. So WSS for today. Other times we use different backings. So this is what we're gonna do. So the first thing we're gonna do, you have all your pieces near to you. I'm gonna move the microphone a bit, should be able to hear me better. And I'm gonna look over the camera, and we should count how many times I bumped the camera. Okay, so that's 1 so far. 1, just for fun. I can't help it. Okay, let's get McDreamy ready to rock and roll here, and he is. So the first step, as always, we're gonna do an outline, and it's going to show us where to put the batting. So let's get dude stitching on this. I'd like to point out too that I am using a bright colored thread, and that is so you can see the stitches on the machine. It would be better if you used colors that, you know, white or something less than bright red, but it just helps with the filming. So I'm all threaded, ready to go. So let's do our first step. Let's do our first step. And this is just an outline, just so you know where to put it. And we have a problem, so we're gonna stop. We're a little loopy. Maybe McDreamy needs a coffee too. What do you think?
Maybe.
Lower. Wants it lowered. Alright, so we're off to a bonny start. That's groovy. And it came unthreaded. So that's just, you can see here, can you see my bumpy stitches? That's a tension thread issue. Now, it's nothing we need to go and adjust quite yet. I'm going to re-thread everything, and then we'll see if that fixes it. Oops, I did that too soon. There we go, sorry. Bloop. Happy button pusher today. McDreamy says thank you for that. Now, I'm not going to go back on this because this is just an outline, so I'm not worried about how it looks stitching out. For any other outlines, if you have issues, then you should go back and do it again. But see, we didn't have to adjust anything or do anything. We just needed to do a rethreading, and we're good to go. So I like that, troubleshooting, and we're not going to worry about the mess there because this is what we are going to do. As soon as he does his dance, I call it.
We have to rethink that mount. It's a little vibrating.
It's a little vibrating.
Yep.
All right, well.
It'll do for now.
Shake it up.
Vibrating.
Shake it up. That's okay. All right, So now we've covered up our mess and we are going to stitch this down. Yes, I see it vibrating. I didn't hit it. Does not look good. Yep. Perfect. The tension is perfect. Again, don't use such bright colors. Isn't that awesome? I forgot to cut this down. I usually do because it looks like it's all over the place. So, everyone good? I'm peeking over. McDreamy is singing now and dancing. Yes, thank you, Sandy. I'm glad you're here too, Sandy. Thank you. What, Don?
Dreamy is happy.
Well, yeah, I know. So, okay, that's stitched down twice. That's amazing. And what we're going to do next is our applique and then the detail work. So the first applique is the red part of the hat here. So the first step is that it's going to tell us where to put the fabric. So if you're going to play embroidery chicken like I do, I like to live on the embroidery edge. I must make a sign of that. I like to live on the embroidery edge. My middle name is Danger.
Cindy wants to know what's in your bobbin.
What's in my bobbin? Thank you, Cindy. I still think that's a personal question. What's in your bobbin? Yeah, I'm working on a design for mug rug that says that. What's in my bobbin? Just boring old thread bobbin, pre-wound bobbin. That's what we got going on. All right, so chicken. Let's see if I can do it from here. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Let's see. Live on the embroidery edge. Do any of you guys play thread chicken? It's not as fun as it sounds. It's kind of stressful, actually. So there we go. And this is going to stitch down twice. Woo! I don't have any trimming scissors. Where are my trimming scissors, Dawn? On my other desk? Yep. Thank you. Okay, so with applique, I always tell you guys to be really careful. So we're going to take it over to the desk. Dawn?
Okay.
We're at the desk?
You are at the desk.
Okay. To trim it. Now this is felt that I got from the dollar store and it's kind of wonky and it's kind of thick. So I want to trim it out. Now I'm using my duck build scissors backwards, but that's okay. And see if I can get as close as I can. Now at this point, if you have it at your desk and you want to trim the batting off, you can, but you don't have to. It's just kind of easier to do it all at the end, I find. But seeing how I'm here and this is kind of tough stuff to do, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to trim it out like this. Try to get as close as you can to the line. It's actually pretty difficult with this felt because it's really thick. It's really thick, but you know what? Take your time, sharpen your scissors, go over it. I like to do with difficult things to trim. I like to do thin, small cuts like this. I did much better on that than there. So, all right, that looks good. I like. Back to McDreamy, Dawn.
Back to McDreamy.
All right, so put the hoop back in. One thing I like about single needle machines is that you can never put the hoop in backwards, and I think that's a wonderful thing. I really do. So the next thing we're going to do is the pom-pom on top. So we do have a bit of overlap, and that's fine. Depending on your fabric, I probably could have cut that down a little bit, but you know what? It's okay. That's basically what pom-poms look like on hats. I was going for realistic view. And, okay, so that's our outline. And this is our piece of scrap fabric. Now you can use any kind of fabric. I was thinking for the top that it would be really cool to use, you know, like furry fabric or something like that. I think that would be really cool. So we got a little, my dude doesn't want to stay threaded today. My dude, my McDreamy. Come on, Dream Machine. You don't have stage fright. You've done this before. Okay. Let's do that again. How about that? I'm not going to go back again because I know this is going to stitch out twice, right? So, lovely. And you guys can see that nicely. Yep. And so it's going to go around twice. So we're not worried about it. That's fine. You can see a little bit through, but I like that. I thought it was more realistic. So there we go. Okay. Ready for the next one, but I want to show you guys how I trim this one and why. So back to the desk, Dawn.
Alright, yep.
Alright, back at the desk. Now, this looks pretty daunting right here. Like, that is a lot of cutting. The way I have designed this is that you don't have to be that accurate on it because the satin stitches have a fringe kind of on it on the inside, and it will make the design, like the curvy parts, curvy. So you don't have to be that precise. I didn't worry about it too much. I'm just kind of not cutting it straight, but I'm just basically cutting it straight. You guys won't notice anything. It'll save you a lot of time. You can precision cut it if you want, but you don't need to spend your time on it. And when we do the stitches, the white final outline stitches, you guys will see what I mean. So take your time, but not too much time on this one. So this is applique number 2. I'm thinking we are looking good. Awesome.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. All right, back to the Dream Machine, Dawn. Back to the Dream Machine. And you guys know what the next step is, right? Do you guys know what the next step is? It's going to show us where our next applique is. There we go.
You mean there's more?
3 appliques, I said.
Right.
Hats don't make themselves, bub. Bub. I just called my husband Bub.
Will it keep my bald head warm?
Your what?
My bald head.
It's a little bit small for your noodle.
No.
There we go. So I have my nice white felt. Looking good. We're going to put that down, and now it's going to stitch it down twice. Then we're going to start with the detail work. So it's cool. I love doing the appliques. Get the appliques out of the way, and then detail. Detail, detail. All right, so it's going to stitch it down twice, of course. We know that. Now, I am only going to trim the top part and then part of the sides. No, I'll just take it to the desk and do it. Oh, looking so good. Looking so good. McDreamy Dance, ready for the next one. Dawn, over to the desk, please. Dawn?
Yeah.
Well, you got to tell me if you're doing it.
Oh, I just do it when you say it.
Okay.
There.
Well, confirmation goes a long way.
I was going to say look at your iPad, but it's
It's
delayed.
slow. Yeah, it's slow. Oh, smarty pants over there. Can you tell me if you switch cameras or not?
Maybe.
Jeez Louise. Coffee. Drink your coffee, Dawn.
I am. It's a good one.
It's a good one. I suppose there is good and bad coffee. There we go. So this is gorgeous felt. I actually bought this felt, a big roll of it, from Walmart when I went to Anita Goodesign. That's where Don and I bought all of the prizes that we're giving out in the States. And I saw that they had fabric at Walmart. First of all, are you kidding me? It was so awesome. And big rolls of it. So I got a ton of this felt, and that's why I'm using it all the time, because it's gorgeous. All right, back to McDreamy, Don.
Dreamy's up.
All right, so we are going to start on the detail work. Now, I have to change threads, and we're going to take off this pretty red. And remember to always pull your thread from the bottom. And I'm going to take my red thread off, and I'm going to put on my metallic green. And this is the King Star metallic thread that I love. I love it. I think everyone who's been using it loves it too. Why do we love it? Because it works. I'm having a technical difficulty that I can't reach, and I bumped the camera, so that's 2. We can count. That's 2. Thread, come on. It's just getting tangled up the way I'm doing it. Okay, I got it now. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, we're going to thread that. How is everyone doing? Laura Lee, why do we pull our thread from the bottom? Because that's the natural way of the thread moving. If you pull it the other way, you're asking the tension discs to do something different, and they do not like you for it. So pull it the same way, and it keeps your machine running smoothly. It's awesome. So, okay, how are we doing here? There. I always pull it from the top. Well, you know, McDreamy is a really expensive dreamy, and I did a lot of research on it, and I talked to a couple of dealers, and they all suggest to pull it from the bottom always, so you don't introduce lint or differences into all the tension discs. It just keeps it going smoothly. So that's why I do it. Of course, it's your machine that you're working on. You can decide what you want. To me, it's logical and it makes sense. So, okay, metallic green detail work. Let's do this.
I want to say thank you to Tracy for the donation, because it's not coming up on my titler to bring it up.
Good one. Well, thank you, Tracy, very much. I don't know if you heard Don's mumbling. He, for some reason, can't get your name to come up on the screen, so he wanted to say thank you for the donation, and I do too. Thank you. I'm going to have a quick little drink here. Ah, that's better. So, I love the green. I love the green. That is a bit vibraty, isn't it? That'll be easy to fix, though. But whatever. I mean, the machines vibrate. That's part of what they do. I don't care. What is next? Should we do, here's the question, for the detail work on here and around, should we use, oh, and there's detail work in here, should we use silver metallic thread or just white? So silver or white? That's the vote here. We like to do this. We are still going to do the mystery mug rug where you guys get to pick all the fabric and thread colors.
Mary Smith's asking what brand of WSS you use.
I think ours is from Johnny, isn't it? Super
So,
Punch.
yeah, Super Punch.
It's a Canadian company. I'm pretty sure you can get his stuff on Amazon. That's where we get it from. It's out of Montreal. And he actually has the best stuff and really good prices. So that's the brand that we use for the WSS. I also use Gunold, but Gunold makes you buy a huge amount of it, and which is fine, but placing an order there always costs us about $600. So yeah. And bigger is better. You usually get it for cheaper. I just don't have a place to put it. So silver is winning. So rock on, silver.
You have one vote for variegated and one vote for white, but the rest is silver.
I must pull out my variegated thread. Maybe we can do that. Okay, hold on, silvers. Hold on. Dawn, can you go into, maybe it's the drawer by my desk, and there's a whole drawer towards the bottom of variegated thread, because I am pretty sure I have a Christmas one that I'm going to use if Dawn can find it. Silver is so festive. So festive. I love it. All right, well, no, yeah, thread drawers. No, okay, can you check over here then? I know I opened the drawer.
Yeah, where? Over where?
Well, in the other threads.
Oh, well, there's so many of them.
I know. We need to have some thread searching music or something. La 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 la. Did you mention color for what's in your bobbin? Yeah. Oh, see? I do have variegated thread. It's very old thread, but you know what? Thank you. It might work. So here's the vote. Silver or this variegated thread. Because this... That's that, and it will match everything, and I'd like to use it on the whole thing. The whole entire thing. I have some gorgeous... The only thing about this thread is that it is very, very, very old. Very old. So the variegated thread is red, white, and green. So it totally, completely matches everything.
A few, but there's still a bunch saying silver.
What do we say? I wonder what this would look like. Do we have enough? I hope it's gonna stitch out the thread. Like I said, it's very old, but it should do.
Live dangerously, use old thread.
I like to live on the embroidery edge. That's it. Use 10-year-old, 15-year-old thread. All right, I'm gonna go for it just to try. Sorry, silver people. I love variegated thread. I find it's hard to find though. That's why I've held on to this for so long. I haven't had much of an occasion to use it. And I think this might be the perfect occasion. Let's just do these stripes and see how it looks, all right?
Karen says vintage.
Vintage. That's kind of like me. I'm vintage. Kind of. Some days I feel it anyways.
I was going to say that. I feel vintage sometimes.
All right. Let's see if it's going to stitch. Do you use a plastic type of water-soluble on top? Nah, I hate that stuff. I never use it. I don't use anything on top of anything. I don't like it. So, no. Tracy says, I'm getting some for Christmas. Variegated. Looking forward to using it. Actually, it's gorgeous. What do you guys think? Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, McDreamy, he's a pretty open guy. You know what, guys? That is the best variegated thread ever. Isn't that nice?
That's really neat.
Thanks for getting it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, thank you. Wow is right. Okay, so I'm going to use variegated thread for all of it because that's amazing. Someone said, all my threads are over 10 years old, no problem, it's Madeira. Yeah, we use Madeira for the business. I like to use, what do we have? Floriani, we have our metallic threads. Robson Anton, it's just what we have, I just use it. So everybody, are we having fun? So 319 people, oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yes, I love the variegated. You know what? that adds a whole new aspect to the thing. Can you imagine what the satin stitches are gonna look like? I'm almost excited for it to happen. So, wow. Just now getting on, where did the thread come from? Yeah, I don't remember. The variegated thread, I bought it so many years ago. I don't think they even make the brand of thread. I don't think it was expensive because all the name stickers just fell off. I have a pile of them and it's like, wow. Okay. Oh yeah, Renee Edwards says, I tried variegated thread on the penguin, which is, the penguin mug rug is the cutest design like ever. And it always broke when I got it. Now I use hubby's thread stand and it works. Yep. Thread stands are great.
Yeah, they solve the problem.
Okay, I am loving how this is looking. Look at how oh man. I have a couple of these old threads. I'm gonna start using them because this is amazing. Especially on the white, I think it's really neat how it just kind of fades out and fades in. It's a back stitch that I'm doing here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I'm happy. Oh, Sarah, you're awesome. Penguin mug rug available at, and she put a link, so thank you. Ooh, thank you, Janet, for your donation. We really appreciate every little bit. And again, thank you, Sarah and Sandy and Karina, of course, for helping guys out with links and stuff. I think you guys are amazing, and I appreciate it because I can't always pay attention to what's going on, but thank you. I was told you can refresh old threads by putting it in the freezer and then let it defrost. Is this true? I have no idea. I'm probably not going to put my thread in the freezer. I'm just saying, I don't think it's meant to. I have heard that too, but I have not tried it. I think my 10-year-old thread, because I've taken care of the thread and kept it out of direct sunlight, and I usually keep the room temperature, you know, it's not too dry so it doesn't get brittle. I don't know if you guys noticed when I started out, I kind of pulled the thread to see if you pull on it and it breaks, you are not going to use it. So I think as long as you take care of it, this appears to be groovy. I'm fine with it. It seems to be working fine. Okay, so this step here is we're putting the backing on. Now, if you are using fabric, you want to have the fabric face down so that the back of your mug rug looks good as well. I'm using felt, so of course it can be any size. And I'm just going to tuck it under Mr. McDreamy here. And because we're using water-soluble stabilizer, you can kind of peek. Or if you trim this stuff off, then you can see through. And you can make sure you get it on all sides. So just a little peek. Hello. All right, we got it. What?
Your hello.
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 And now we're going to stitch it down. And then we are going to do some trimming on it. And we'll take a better, closer look at the variegated thread. So this is just going around the edge and it is stitching the back down. So looking good. This is a quick little thing to do. Now I'd like to point out, now that it's done stitching, before you put the back under, before you do any of this tack down stitch, that's when you can add a name. So add the name and then do the back fabric and put it down, and that will give you an amazing finished look. Dawn, back to the desk, please. Back to the desk. So I'm gonna hold it up to the camera so you guys can see the variegated thread. I love it. Look, isn't that great? Isn't that great? The colors are so bright and vivid. And look down here. What a spectacular effect that gives, because the white blends completely in. Isn't that cool? I really like that. What do you think, Don?
I love it.
It makes it look almost like fluffy sort of thing. I love it. So we got our back on. I always check because if you made a boo-boo, you can always easily fix it at this point. So I got it. So now all I'm going to be doing is trimming the batting, which, like I said, if you wanted to do it beforehand, you could. I just tend to leave it. Most of the ones I do, I just leave it all until the end. But this one, because there's more than one applique, I just kind of trimmed it down. Plus, I find that the fabric kind of gets in the way of the camera view, so meh. But anyways, so try to trim it, as close as you can. The final satin stitches are pretty forgiving, so it should cover up if you make a boo-boo here or there and, you don't cut it quite well enough. So I'm just a little fiddly here because it's thick. But that's okay. So always take your time. Take your time. I am usually, like when I'm doing tusk stitching, I usually am listening to a book, an audio book. I love doing that. That's one of my favorite things to do. And it just helps you sit back and not rush to get everything done. So, or music, or we call it work watching because we obviously spend a whole lot of time working. So we work watch certain TV shows. I learned that you can't work watch a horror movie because it's all scary movie and you have to actually look at it. So I learned that quickly. You can't do that, but you can work watch some shows and you just kind of half pay attention to it. That's also quite enjoyable to do. Do you work watch, Dawn?
Occasionally, yes.
Yeah, Dawn can't quite.
I usually just listen to music, but...
Yeah, I hear your music, man. There are reasons why your office is on another floor from mine. That's one of them.
Turn it up more if you want.
Nope. Nope, please don't. Okay, that looks good. Cheryl says, I always have music going when I'm embroidering and sewing. Yeah, Don has like 5 machines down there, so I make him use headphones because it's really hard to hear yourself over 5 machines, right? I don't want to hear his music that bad. We have wireless headphones and that's what we use, but I do enjoy a good book. I am watching and listening to Outlander right now, and it is so much fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. Karina told me I had to watch it, and so I am, and it's good. So look how nicely I'm doing. The back is turning out pretty well. So we are actually almost done. And I patiently trimmed everything, and I kind of love how that turned out. I am thrilled with this thread. So let's do some more with this variegated thread. Back to the machine, Dawn. Back to the machine.
McDreamy's up.
McDreamy is up. Okay. Whew. We ready? We ready to see how amazing this will look? So these are the final finishing stitches that are going to make our guy look amazing. So they're kind of thick satin stitches, and it should cover everything up and look good. Was I a little... No, I was right on. Oh, this is going to look so good. I do audio books while embroidering, Cindy says. Yeah, it's nice. Are we seriously at 400 people? Oh, you guys rock. You guys absolutely rock. That's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Did you change your bottom thread to match?
I'm just going to use white on the bottom because there's no... Even if you wound the variegated thread, it is not going to match. So you can if you want, but I'm just going to leave it as white, and I think it'll look just as good. If you used, like, I guess any of the colors in it, but I think white is just good enough. Wow.
Like a variegated.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad someone suggested that. See, this is why lives are so much fun. I like to change it up as we go along. Sometimes I get ideas while we're stitching. Someone mentioned variegated thread in the conversation, and I happened to see it, and I thought, wow, I'm pretty sure I have Christmas colors that have been waiting to be used. And you know what? I think we found the perfect thing to use it on. I love it. I love it. So we're talking about what people are doing. Yes. Another thing I'd like to say to people when you're doing embroidery, make sure you stand up and move around a little bit. I know that Dawn and I spend a lot of time working, and I find sitting for 6 hours in a blink of an eye. So we have eye watches that tell us to get up all the time, and that makes a huge difference. So there we go. I think the variegated thread is amazing. I like it just like that. It's gonna do our lacy stitch, and well, that's pretty cool looking actually for the lacy stitch. Yeah, that's variegated would be cute on a sweater design mug rug. Yeah, Dawn created one. I haven't stitched it out yet. Maybe we should enlist people to help us with the test stitching.
Maybe, yeah.
Because we'd be able to do these a lot faster, I think. Maybe we'll do that. Is there metallic variegated thread? Oh yes. Oh yes, there is. I will show you what I have in variegated thread. It's not Kingstar though, so you have to take extreme measures almost. To use it, you have to let it unwind and relax before it gets to your machine. Lorelai, I can totally test. Yeah, would you guys be willing to do that? Of course, you get the design for free. Well, you do anyways. So what am I talking about? But that would be a big help to us. And I think that would be fun. You guys get a sneak peek on upcoming designs either for the stitch along or on OML Embroidery. Janet says, what does OML Embroidery stand for? Well, embroidery speaks for itself, right? The OML, and it's been a secret for 15 years, but I've been telling people, the OML stands for my 3 wiener dogs, dachshunds, that I had when I started the business 15 years ago, and their names were Oscar, Maya, and Lena. So, Oscar, Maya, Lena, wieners. That's what it was. And I just embroidered dachshunds on everything and had that name. That's why the little logo is that adorable dachshund picture. I love it. So that's what OML is. Unfortunately, all of the OML have gone to the Rainbow Bridge, so we don't have them anymore. But I still love them dearly. So that's what OML is, so you guys can smile when you see it, that you know what it is. So, okay, a couple people. I'd love to be a tester. That would be cool. Does Kingstar have variegated thread? Not that I've seen. If I'd seen it, I'd be using it right now. But I would love it, but that's okay. Lorelai says, that's adorable. So sorry they have crossed over, but an adorable name. Yeah, I missed my my Oscar Maya. Oscar Maya Lena. It's one of the things that I planned on getting was 2 wiener dogs and calling them Oscar Mayer. But we ended up getting a girl, so it was Oscar Maya. And Lena wasn't planned, and it was really hard I like to give them German names a lot of the time. So it was really hard to figure out Oscar, Maya, what's the third name? So Lena kind of sounded like Weena, so I thought it worked, and my kids grew up singing the Oscar Mayer Wiener song, which is hilarious. But watching in the UK now, I have a Brother XV machine, not sure what it's called overseas. I can test if you need. Well, awesome, thank you. From the UK too, so you're up late or early? Yeah, I also wanted to thank everybody who gets up at really strange times to watch the sew-alongs. We appreciate you guys participating and making this awesome.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, it's awesome. This is one of my favorite things. Who said it in the group, Dawn? It was Karina Paulson. She said the Saturday sew-along is grab a cup of coffee and being with embroidery friends and chatting about embroidery and learning, how to work on a project. And I'm going to agree. I thought that was a brilliant statement, because that's exactly what it is. Now, a lot of people aren't sewing along. They're watching and chatting. And it's just the most fun you can have with embroidery. Don just put up the little OML. His name is Charlie. Charlie and Cheeky Weenie. There's two different ones. So, ooh, we're doing the satin stitches. Or not the satin, the decorative stitches. Oh, this is using the variegated thread has changed the whole design. I am really happy with that. We'll have a really good look at it when it comes off the machine. But, oh, I love that even more. I'm just happy. So, okay, everyone. I just made 15 stockings from Parker on the porch. Whew, you guys are busy.
How do you want people to contact you for testing?
Email, I think, is the best thing. I don't, a lot of people PM me, and if you haven't been chatting with me, it's kind of hidden, and it's a little bit annoying to get to. So I think my email, sue@omlembroidery.com. It's easy to remember. I'm Sue, and it's OML Embroidery. So I think that would be the best way. What's the matter, Don? Oh.
I just had your email and I just noticed a typo and I better fix that.
Oh, Dawn. How many weeks has that been up for? Okay, Dawn made a mistake.
I haven't used it much, so.
He doesn't know how to spell embroidery.
There we go.
Yes, thank you. That's my email address. That would be... I think we'll have fun doing it. So if you guys have the time, it's never going to be a rush or anything. I do things well in advance. So it would just be fun. Then I could get twice as many done. And you guys will have more to choose from for your weekly designs. I don't think we're going to stop over the holidays. It's only an hour out of the day sort of thing. So I think it would be fun. Oh, look at the pom-pom. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing. So Sherry says, I just found Isacord variegated thread on Amazon, all colors. Isacord is good thread. I am going to check that out because I love variegated thread. I would love Halloween variegated thread. I've always had the Christmas one. I just never had anything to use it on, or I forgot about it or whatever. I think Halloween, I have orange and white, but that's not really Halloweeny. I'm talking like purple and green and stuff too. So it's nice, a break from the holiday activities. Angela says, yeah, you know what, grab a coffee, chat with other people who have the same interest as you, ask questions if you have them, help design a mug rug and watch it stitch out, I think it's the best time we can have. I love it. Dawn loves it. It's awesome. Awesome. I made a mitten mug rug, but my grandson pinched it this morning. That happens to me. I know. Hi, Mom. My mother-in-law watches the videos, and she will say, yeah, I hope that's for me. Ooh, I like that one. I hope that's for me. And when I give her them, she's like, yes. She's really happy about it. Because, of course, I make 2 of everything. One test stitching and to show you guys, and then one that we stitch out together. And so I have 2 of everything. So I have, for a short amount of time, I have a pile of them. So I tend to give them away, and I have a little stack now. More than 400? Okay, the number to beat is 500. Woo, woo. Is the Embroidex variegated thread on Amazon any good? I have no idea. I have so much, brand name thread. I just use that. I don't really buy any new threads too often. Once in a while, but not really. I have enough. You guys have seen my thread stash. I have enough. I have a lot.
Jackie San Pedro said check the superior threads for Halloween.
Oh, okay. Oh, I will. I think that would be fun. Carol says I would love to be a tester. Yeah. I think it would be fun.
Send us an email.
Do you guys hear the happy singing of McDreamy? I wish he played rock and roll. I think that would be better. Like Disturbed or something, really heavy metal when he finished. Can we go over to the desk, Don?
Desk is up.
Okay.
Crookified your mat there, though.
I know, but I didn't bump the camera too much.
No.
What do you guys think? Wow. So this is kind of a fringe stitch. It didn't show nearly as much on the other one. Look at the difference. The same pattern. Wow. What do you guys think? Close up. Make sure I'm not too close.
It's a little out of focus.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that might be the problem.
Right there's good.
So the thread satin stitches comes out in little blocks. I think that is really cool. And then the lace stitches, we call them, are different. So you can still see, it's like double variegated. Isn't that cool? This is gorgeous. I am going to be playing with this. I think that's cool. So let's pop it out of the hoop. And because we are using water-soluble stabilizer, all you have to do is give it a little trim, cut it out, and then take just a little bit of water and rub it. Let's look at the back. I don't think that's bad for the back.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think you get, very much a different result. I actually kind of like it. I think that's kind of neat. You can see that the tension on McDreamy is awesome. I really like this. Now, if you use something fluffy with this and a different color, wouldn't that be cool? All right, so let me cut it out so we can have a look. So this is why we use the water soluble thread, so we can finish the edges easily. And
Stabilizer.
What did I say? Thread? Ha! More caffeine. You guys knew what I meant. Come on. Do you guys see what I mean about the cutting at the top here? Just let me finish and then I'll talk to you about it. Because remember I said you do not have to precision cut that part out, because the way I have set the satin stitches, you will get the wavy effect. Isn't that cool? So I didn't cut it out very nicely, but I knew that this would be covered. So I really like how that turned out. That is the most fun you can have. I am really happy with that. So we've got mittens. You know what would be really cute is to do the mittens like this to match.
With the variegated, yeah.
With the variegated. I love this, but wouldn't that be cool? I might have to try that. That'll be fun. Wow. Thank you, Cynthia Allison, for the donation. We appreciate it. Yes, Superman. So I am going to look forward to seeing what you guys create with this mug rug and colors and different fabrics or not. I think it looks amazing like this. You can find the files in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group, not the page, Facebook group, in the files section. Now, we don't zip the files anymore. We just put them up as they are. And so you have to scroll around to find older ones. There's a ton of files in there. That's just the way it has to be. Either we zip it and people have a hard time unzipping it, or there's a ton of files in the section and you have to dig around for it. So, okay, how many people do we have? 419. I totally forgot to pick.
Oh,
Yeah,
we did,
for
didn't we?
next week.
Do you want me to randomly select? We can do it now.
Can you have a Christmassy one too? So we still have like 250 Anita Goodesign designs to give away. These are designs that we purchased from Anita Goodesign at their garage sale because I want everybody, if you haven't tried Anita Goodesign, I don't work for them or anything. I just absolutely love their designs. I love them. I love stitching them and I love the book. It's so amazing. It's just
We
like,
have another one of these.
yeah. You want to do that? Should we do two though? Because there's 400 people
Well,
in.
if you like, I don't know. There's 2 Christmas ones up. We're getting low on the Christmassy ones.
Could you get, one is fine. Could you get one of the girls' placemats for me? Because I want to show people. All right, this is what we're giving away this week, but don't leave yet because I want to show you guys what this does. They're meant to be, or you can do them as stuffies, and the stitching is gorgeous, but I want to show you guys what I did. I love it. It's like folk art. I think it's amazing. Stuffed letters. Learn to make your own plush words and phrases using our festive Christmas letters. So what I did, I didn't want to stuff letters. This is what I did. So this is Sam's, S-A-M. And these are blocks from another Anita Goodesign design pack. What do you guys think? So, yeah, think outside the box, and just because it says stuffed letters doesn't mean that you have to do it. I think I love this one. I think I love it. This is one of my favorite things that I've made. Isn't that pretty? So these are the letters. I just skipped a step or two, and I love the fabric. I wish I had more of that fabric.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and put the backing on and the whole bit. So that's thinking outside the box for that. That's prize 1.
And for something different.
Okay, and this is prize 2. So we're giving away 2 because we had 400 people on it. So this is Embroidered Cards Project Collection. And I think this is so cute. This is so cute. So 17 different card designs. Designs fit into a 5x7 blank card. See note below. This is fun. This is great. So 2 prizes. How do you win? A lot of people are asking me that. How do you win a prize? You know what? Participate. If we notice that you guys stand out from the crowd with enthusiasm, sharing, that's one thing I can't do that I need you guys to help me with is sharing so we can reach that special goal that I have. Liking, helping out, anything like that, anything to participate in the channel. Now, remember the group is the OML Embroidery University group is just backup for the channel. So the channel is the main thing. The channel is where it's all happening and is fun. So that's how that's working. So we need the subs. We need you to watch. The idea of the whole thing, I think people missed this a little bit. First of all, my heart attack goal was to get to 100,000 people, but also the idea is that the more you guys watch, like, do all the things that you need to do on the channel, I actually get paid by YouTube. So that would mean that if we get enough people doing this, that you guys can have everything for free and I get paid by YouTube. Now, no one's ever done it before, so we would be the first group to do it, but that's the goal. So you guys can get free designs, free lessons, and I don't have to do it for free. I get paid by YouTube. So doesn't that sound great? I think everyone should dive in and share and do it. So are there any questions? Okay, Gwen says, I took my mug rugs to show and tell at the quilt group, and one of the ladies asked where I found the designs. I gave her your YouTube and group info. Maybe she'll join. Perfect. Thank you very much. Just imagine if everybody shared, there's 400 people, 500 people, that would be 1,000 subs right there if everybody shared.
Sharing your information at meetings when you go to places and your sewing functions, that all helps.
Yeah, awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So, Lady JR4, I saw the cutest Anita Goodesign flamingos at the beach design years ago, and I've never been able to find them. I guess they are discontinued. Send me an email, because I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure I have a couple copies of it. So, we can, yeah, I'll have to check. So, shared and liked. Thank you very much. Where's the thumbs up to hit on the phone? I'm not sure about the phone. There's should be like.
If you hold it in portrait mode, you should see it at the bottom of the screen.
Did you hear that? If you hold it in portrait mode, you should be able to see it at the bottom of the screen. So, rest a little bit at Christmas as well, Sue, says Renee Edwards. Nah. I just keep doing what I love, and that's embroidery and showing you guys how to do different things and coming up with different ideas. I am super happy with all of that. So we take Christmas Day off, and in Canada, Boxing Day, so the 26th is also a holiday. We take those 2 days off. And when we say day off, that means I'm not sitting down at my computer in my office. So it doesn't happen very often, though, just so you know.
Binge watching Outlander and eating stuff we should not be eating. That could probably happen. So thank you guys so much for so much fun, and thank you guys for being here and joining me on this embroidery chat. Thanks again to all my moderators. You guys rock. And the testers, I think that is going to be fun as well. So I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas, as they say in England. And happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. Thanks for a wonderful year. I am so looking forward to 2020. The next video will be in 2020, I think, won't it? No, we got one more before New Year's.
Okay, one more. We're going to have to make it go with the
Saturday.
Next Saturday, we're doing it.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys had fun too. I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with for this hat. And I'll see you guys in the next video, next Saturday. Be there, be square. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.